I remember my first day at Droitwich High School incredibly vividly.
I got the bus to school that morning, which was also quite daunting in itself.
I remember walking through the gates. I walked to school with my friends and we were incredibly anxious because we'd never really been to a school of such magnitude and scale before. However, the moment we sat down with our teachers for the first time, they gave us a map and they made us feel welcomed.
As soon as you walk through the gates, there were teachers on hand to show you where you're meant to be going.
And the moment we went to our lessons and were introduced to our new subject-specific teachers, they really helped us feel a part of a community, which I think is vital here at the school.
We really want the students that join us when they join in Year 8 for them to feel happy, confident and secure in their environment. So we make sure that that transition process is very carefully managed.
There's absolutely loads of stuff that goes on into making that Year 7 to 8 transition the best it can be. We spend a lot of time down at the middle schools meeting with those staff and exchanging information and exchanging everything from what grades they're getting, how well they're getting on in English and maths, right through to what difficulties they're having. We've got spreadsheets as long as your arm about all that stuff, and we take it and then we take an enormous amount of time to try and make sure that the students are put into groups that they're going to be comfortable in. That's all before they're even here. So everybody is put into a house, and we do work really hard to make sure that the new students coming in are in the same house as any older siblings that they may have, which we think is really important because it means that the families get one constant person to deal with for anything pastoral. But from a student's angle, we've really put a lot of value into that because it's part of being part of a community and part of a team. Gives you a bit of a competitive element as well, so you're competing against other houses. So everybody's got an opportunity to show off what they're really good at, and that's a really big part of the house system. You have something that you're good at, we'll find it and turn it into a way that you can demonstrate it. We're always really, really keen to celebrate success in whatever form it comes in. So it could be exam results, but often it's not. It's about participation or self-progression, self-improvement, whatever it might be.
For me, secondary education has to be an opportunity really to discover and make the most of your potential. It should be an opportunity to widen your horizons, to explore. And so we try and make sure that we are looking for opportunities for every child to find something that will really interest them.
I'm really proud of the curriculum. We're really proud of the curriculum here because it's really diverse. There's a huge array of optional subjects when they're in Year 10, 11 and then the sixth form. But even when the students are younger, we manage to tailor it sufficiently so that people have got the opportunity to spend a tiny bit more time in the things that they revel in and the things they're successful in, and less time in the ones that are perhaps going to be less relevant to them as they get older. There's a huge range of extracurricular stuff to get involved with. Some of it is in the house system, so we try and do as much as we can during the school day. So there's things happening at lunchtime, that house competitions, which are everything from sport to crafty things and knowledge stuff, quizzes. And then there's quite a lot that happens after school. Probably the most prominent things are sport. There's lots of sport clubs and sports teams. We compete against other schools all the time in all sorts of sports. There's the drama, music and art as well that all go on, and we've got a nice routine now of getting a school production together where all those three teams and departments come together, which is brilliant from a community standpoint and a vibe inside school.
And then beyond that, we run a strong programme of school visits. So, for example, last year's sixth form had the opportunity to go to New York. They had the opportunity to go to India as part of a school exchange, and they did a trek in the Himalayas. We've run school exchanges lower down the school with schools in France and Germany. So again, those opportunities for foreign travel can be really influential on a young person's life as well. I am always impressed and actually even sometimes moved by what I see in a classroom, because to create an experience of real value in the space of an hour and do that 5 times a day is not easy. And I really do take my hat off to the staff here who do that so frequently and so well.
They're genuinely interested and passionate. They're so passionate about their subject. They love it and they want you to love it too. And I think that is such an inspiring thing, and I think that's what really makes this school so special, is because all the teachers that I have met love their subject and want you to discover it and to learn as much about it as possible, and help you find what you're passionate about. And I think that's an amazing thing.
For me, the most important thing is that we give every child that crosses the threshold a chance to discover and make the most of their potential.
I want them to feel proud of being here. That's really, really important to me, and I think it's really important to all the staff that work here as well. This is the only school in the town, and we want them to feel like they've enjoyed being here and they've got a lot out of here, and that once they've left that they can say, yeah, I went to Droitwich High School and this is what it did for me.
I've had the best 6 years here. Obviously I can recommend it because I stayed here for sixth form, but yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend it. It's just a brilliant place, brilliant people, amazing teachers, and I really have had the best time ever.